Hey y'all, I'm JamesWright, and welcome back to Wizards News. And you can tell by my really blurry image, I'm on the road right now. We're in a hotel, and my internet connection's not great. But I think I can get this because we're tying back and forth between my phone and the computer. We're going to have a little bit of fun here answering questions. So if you haven't seen this before, this is the Thursday Live, where we're going to be talking through the news, what things have happened, and just kind of chatting back and forth with a couple other WooTubers. And particularly today, we're doing some from the Pacific Rim. Since it is not 8 p.m. here, it is 8 a.m. on their side of the world. Actually, I think, Tejas, for you, it's like, what, 6 a.m.?
No, it's
It's
8
the
a.m.
same.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 8. Oh, you're still at the same time frame. Okay.
Yeah, same time
So,
zone.
since you're talking, Tejas, the name's pronounced Tejas, right?
Tejas. It rhymes with
Tejas.
contagious.
Oh, okay. Why don't
Oh,
you
really?
tell us
I
about your
thought it
channel?
was
What you got?
Tejas.
Right. So if you haven't heard of my channel, it's called the Squibbler. If there's anything unique about my channel, um, I have no idea. You guys should let me know what's unique about my channel. Yeah, well, I guess I'm gonna try to do my best to incorporate as much information as I can about the game and also try to show the world that's around me because it's an AR game after all. So try to do that to my best ability.
Sweet. We also have the Sylph here. Say hi.
Hey, what's up?
Why don't you tell us about your channel and a little bit about you? What you got?
All right, so my channel is the Sylph. I make Harry Potter Wizards Unite videos, and I say holy fish a lot. No, but yeah, I also make awesome adventure videos and tutorials and fun stuff whenever the game launches.
I'm really hoping you're right about that launch date.
I really hope I do. I really hope I'm right. Because if not, I'm going to flip. That's why I told people that if I'm wrong, I'm going to do a flip. I don't know how to flip.
Cool. Well, if you guys want to see their channels, I have a link to them down in the description below, and we'll be having a little bit of fun. So let's jump into the question. The first one is the question that everyone has been asking. What is your guess for the release date? And since you just made a video on it, why don't you tell us what you're thinking and why you're thinking that?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in my last video, I did talk about my theory on when the game is going to launch, and I think it's going to launch on June 19 or 20. Why? It's 2 days because it depends on the time zones. So there's a lot of evidence backing it up, and I really hope I'm right.
What about you, Tejas? You have any
Yeah, I
ideas?
think I think so too. I think 1920 looks like a very good date because of how everything is lining up, but I've been wrong before and I don't want to be wrong again. But yeah, 1920 looks like a
Our
great
heart
date.
could not take it.
It's after the event in Universal with the other YouTubers, and yeah, it seems like a really good date, and it matches up with the leak that happened with the EE company in UK as well.
See, I'm still thinking that leak is kind of dubious, but I always think that the right things are dubious, and I think that the things that are wrong are good, and I'm a bad judge of that. I honestly think I'm
Says
still I'm
it's
still pushing
19.
for the 26th.
Why
Hmm.
26?
Yeah, why
Because
26?
it's the anniversary of the book coming out, and there's
Um,
other
Oh
Harry
yeah.
Potter things that are happening on the 26th. So that's still ringing beef, and it's exactly 1 week later after the WooTuber event in Hollywood.
is that so? Let me check that.
So yeah,
Oh yeah,
I think it was the launch of the
and
first book, right? On the 26th.
yeah, I
yeah,
think
yeah. That's the
26
launch of the
sounds
first book.
plausible too. But I really hope it's next week.
No, and the other thing with that is when we were looking at the game like 2 months ago, there were 4 or 5 channels, and we were all saying, yeah, it's coming out the 26th of June. It's coming out the 26th of June. And then we had that whole push, like 3 or 4 weeks ago, where there was a lot of content coming out and then nothing. And so everyone was like, oh no, it's coming out now, and then it didn't come back. Now we all moved back to the 26th. So I'm still like, I was wrong last time, so I'm gonna stick with the 26th and just stay with it.
Yeah, there was a lot of weird marketing strategies going on with Niantic in the end of May. They had like 3 back-to-back teasers and then like silence for the next 2
Nothing.
weeks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was so infuriating. I
Yeah.
literally lost my mind.
No, I was ready to scream at the end of that because it was just. I even put out a video saying it's coming out tomorrow. I'm planning for it. Everything's scheduled for it. I'm coming out tomorrow. And I had a video saying it's coming out, and then nothing happened. And I felt like a douche because it was just absolutely dead. And,
Yeah.
oh well.
Yeah, I remember that day also. Like, I think the game is going out tomorrow. I'm so ready. I basically said goodbye to my other stuff.
Yeah,
But
you were waking up like every other hour to check on
yeah,
it too.
I've been checking it. I've been waking up, checking if the game is out. I made arrangements. I charged my batteries. Everything was ready, and then literally nothing happened. Nothing.
Uh, well, we have a second question, and this one I had 2 different people ask, and it was about the new update in the game allows you to put a profile picture in your what's the word I'm looking for, in your what's it
Ministry
called?
ID.
Ministry ID. There's the word. Thank you. And so you can actually do some playing with that. Have you both played with that in the app?
Yes.
Have
He
you played
has,
with it,
but
Tejas?
not me, because I have not downloaded the APK.
Oh,
I'm
really?
a
You
good
haven't?
boy.
I was holding off on downloading it. I wasn't gonna do it. I wasn't gonna do it. I wasn't gonna do it. And then the Ministry ID badge came out. It's like I have to do that now.
Yeah,
So
I'm totally getting the APK because like I wanted to get
Yeah.
the real experience once the game drops.
mm,
Yeah, but I have been like watching some of the videos like Spicy and like Zoe Dots as well, who has been making videos for Wizards Unite. So I roughly know what the game is about, but I haven't explored it myself yet.
mhm. So for those of you who know, you can change the icon there, and you can take a picture of yourself, but then you can also in the game add clothes and border and like the logo, the scar and anything like that, and you can really personalize your image in the ID there. So it's a kind of a fun extra to it. But the question is, what is everyone can kind of have their own identifying mark that kind of sets you apart. If you've thought about it, what is something that you would want to put in your image to set you apart from everyone else? I'll start because I have a pair. Oh shoot, I didn't bring them. I have a pair of glasses that I'm intending on wearing anytime I shoot a video outside, and they're round, circular glasses with a little bit of a steampunk flair to them, and
Oh.
I've always kind of liked them as almost like that quintessential horror look to them that I kind of dig, and so I'm hoping that those stand out from other people as something a little bit different. But who knows? Everyone else could be wearing circular glasses then. So, you guys, anything?
Yeah. Are we just doing the things in the game or anything we can think of?
Whatever you want.
Yeah. No, wait. I'll take it this first.
What was that you just cut out?
Oh. I said Tejas. Why don't you take it first?
Oh,
Yeah. Wow. Actually, like since I was young, many people have said that I look like Harry Potter, and I have the round glasses as well. So yeah, I guess something related to Harry would be something I'd do. I know there's like the Gryffindor scarves, and you can wear like Gryffindor a shirt or something. So I'll probably do that. I'm a Gryffindor as well, so
got
probably like
Gryffindor.
Yeah, Deckard. Yeah, Gryffindor
All
hype.
right. Ravenclaw, Ravenclaw, Ravenclaw. But yeah, for me, yeah, in the game, there's this, you know, that hat that Lovegood has, the Gryffindor lion
Oh yeah,
hat.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
Oh
big
yeah.
lion.
yeah, it has that. It has that in the game, and I would love to rock that. But unfortunately, it's 600 gold.
Wow.
You don't some of the items you can unlock by leveling up, but this one you have to pay. So I'm gonna think about I'm gonna be thinking about it real hard if I'm going to get that, because I would love to rock that on profile ID.
Cool. Yeah, these are going to be a lot of fun to play with, and it looks like there's a lot more options to kind of personalize things. I hope they can make it so you can personalize the game, your game player, because right now it just looks like they're
Yeah,
solid color.
I hope so too.
That'd be kind of
Yeah,
cool.
they look like very generic, which actually a lot of people have been asking for that. Uh, and I agree. They really should do avatar customizations like Pokemon Go.
Well, especially with I mean, the game is going more and more to like the RPG world where you can,
Hmm.
in the RPG world, you make your own character and you become that character. I mean, it's a role player game, and so the more customization you can put into it, the more it fits into that ethos. So
Hmm.
I hope they do more with that.
Yeah, I also hope that if they do that avatar customization, I hope they also put like stat buffs for those customizations, because that would make it more RPG like and more enticing to unlock these certain
Yeah,
customizations.
yeah, exactly.
I really hope they do that. I should suggest that. Hmm.
Because that would make it a lot more just creating your character and your role playing person. So. Cool. Well, the next question I have is I wanted to kind of expand this. The question was asked, where is the first place you want to play and why? So the game rolls out, you grab your phone, where do you go? And then I kind of want to expand that. I mean, what is your game plan for the first day and continuing? What do you plan on doing for videos, or do you want to tell people about what you're doing for videos? And kind of take you
Yeah.
through that whole. Okay, it launched right now. What do you go do?
Hmm.
Who's it?
Um.
Who answers first? Oh
All right,
wait,
I'll answer
Wizard Way
first.
Chris got an invite.
Oh,
Ah,
she did.
sweet,
Oh
Nice.
yeah, she got an
Congrats,
invite.
Chris.
If you're
nice.
watching, Chris,
Looking
hi
forward to seeing the
Chris.
hair in the crowd.
But yeah, as you were saying, sorry. Oh wait,
Yeah.
AJ.
So if like the game drops right now, I would close this stream respectfully. I'd grab my camera and like my battery pack and stuff and like just go out right now. Um, I don't think I have any like specific location decided, like where I'd go, because in Singapore, like pretty much everywhere, you have like a dense amount of points of interest. So there's a lot of Pokestops and gyms in Pokemon Go. So I'm guessing it would be the same in Wizards Unite as well. So I think somewhere around my neighborhood just for starts, and then once I get the hang of it, I'll try to explore some of the like the tourist spots and stuff where there's usually more cellular activity.
Cool. It'd be nice to have a lot of locations. There aren't a lot of locations around me because it's. I mean, I'm very close, drivable to a lot of different spots that are fairly densely packed. But most around here, there'd be like one or two locations in an area, unless there's a park about 15 minutes south of me that is the place I'm going to drive to, and it's a long, thin park along the river, and it's like 2 miles long from end to end. But in that 2 miles, there are I want to say like 70 some Pokestops and gyms, and so if you walk that whole thing up and down, number one, you get a lot of kilometers going up and down that line, but you can always hit them in sequence, and so you'll be running into a lot of people where you're following someone on the way down, and then they're following you on the way up, and it's one of those great community places that I'm definitely going for.
Nice.
Because I think that's the big thing for me is the community. I'm looking for the place that a lot of other people go because I like meeting people and hanging out with new people and connecting. Which I think is one of the big things about the game. What about you, man?
All right, so for me, I have to go out into the city because I live in a rural neighborhood because there's not much Pokestops and gyms here, so I have to go out of the way. It's like a 1 hour ride, and then if I go there, it's a big place. It's actually a big school campus. It's open for everyone. It's public. If you've seen my Pokemon Go videos, you've already seen it. It's in UP, Diliman, and yeah, there's tons of people there, tons of players, tons of Pokestops, tons of gyms, and people wouldn't mind me making videos there because in my neighborhood there's gonna be whispers around me. I don't want to be conscious about them, and I'll just be going out there in the city and play there. It's fun.
So, what kind of videos do you plan to do? What kind of things can people expect to see on your channel as it pops out?
So what I'm planning is first when the game drops, I'll do an announcement video, and then the next video is going to be a first gameplay of the video, and then after those two videos, I'm gonna focus on making a bunch of guides and tutorials because I think that's what people want.
So, here's the question: do you already have the game dropped video loaded so you can just hit play?
No, because I want to make it actual. I want to make it real life. I want you guys to see how excited I am, how hyped I am. I will be just saying, "Oh my god, it's out!" and then the video's over, and I'm gonna be running out.
What about you, Teja?
Um, I I don't have any videos ready. That's for sure. Because like I said earlier, I don't have the APK, so everything that I record will be brand new. Um, yeah, I don't really have a game plan as such. I guess the first couple of videos will mostly focus on information and not much of like B-roll and stuff. That's something I'll just slowly incorporate in my videos as we move along. I kind of just want to go with like the flow of it and see where I go.
See what interests you at the moment.
Yeah.
Now, I have to say, I recorded the game dropped video, and I tried to get as excited as I wanted, and it's in the file and it's ready to go. But when the game actually drops, I'm probably going to record a new video with my new excitement level.
Yeah, it's not going to be the same if you record it. It'll be like, "Hey guys, the video is out," and compared like, "Oh my god, the game
Holy
is
fish!
out! Yes, let's go! Holy fish!" Exactly.
Yes. No, I think my plan is actually just to kind of roll with the ball, but I want to do more experience rather than tutorials. Do more of the this is what I ran into today, and this is the way I'm doing things, and kind of like go through the active strategy. So more like a vlog style is I think what I'm going to be focusing on. But I'm going to try and put out one a day for the first while at least. And I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of videos coming out.
Yeah, there's a lot of us.
Sorry, what was that? You just cut out again.
Oh, sorry. I said when the game launched, it's going to be a feeding frenzy on YouTube. Tons of people uploading, new people, old people. So it's gonna be a fun but hectic and problematic guide. But it's going to be fun. I'm super excited.
Yeah, work on those thumbnails.
No, yeah, actually, that's the only thing I'm going to be working on. On is the game is out thumbnail. I have an amazing idea for it. So yeah, please be excited about my thumbnail.
Now you got me excited. Okay, cool. Well, I think that's about it for today. Is our internet connections are all a little bit fun shooting all the way across the Pacific, and then me being in a hotel, everything is kind of fuzzy. So yeah, this has been a lot of fun, and the intention is to do one of these every Thursday. Next one will probably be Thursday around noon Eastern time. I haven't decided who I want on for that yet, so stay tuned. But if everything rolls out as expected or we're looking at, then who knows? Maybe next Thursday we'll have the game and I'm going to skip this because I'm going to be out playing.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yes, please.
So stay tuned for that. And I want to say a huge thank you to you two for coming out. And if you want to see their channels, definitely go take a look down below and stay tuned to them because they've got some really sweet things coming out. And I mean, both of you, I've been watching your channels for since you've been putting them out basically, and I'm looking forward to seeing more. Anything you want to say before we go?
So thank you for having us. Yeah, just subscribe to the Sylph. Just watch my videos. It's going to be a fun ride when the game does launch.
Are you on Twitter and Instagram?
So much content. Yes, I can be found on @thesylphyt on Twitter and Instagram.
Sweet. What about you, Tejas?
I have only one thing to say, and it's I hope the next time I make a video, it's when Wizards Unite has launched.
Amen to that, brother. Cool. Well, I think that's about it for this week, and hopefully next week we'll be playing the game, and I have a little bit better internet connection, but we'll be having fun between now and then. So until next time, have a wonderful day.
Thank you. See you guys.
Oh, wait, before we go. I almost forgot. Here, I got to run grab something. We have a tradition on Wizards News, and I got to run around so you can't see me, that we open a chocolate frog at the end of every video. Do you guys have you ever done a chocolate frog?
I have not.
Oh.
And so every chocolate frog comes with a card.
Yep.
And so the thing is, you guys get to guess who do you think is on this chocolate frog. And unfortunately, my chocolate frog melted because it was in the car today.
Oh.
Okay.
So it's a squishy chocolate frog, but who do you think is in here? Give me your guess.
Mad Eye Moody.
What's that?
Mad Eye Moody.
Mad Eye Moody?
I'd say McGonagall.
We have... good. It's a good one. And even though it's covered in chocolate, we have the Hufflepuff.
Ooh, nice.
The 4 founders of Hogwarts.
Oh, okay, cool.
So yeah, chocolate dripping.
Awesome.
Cool. So I think that's about it for today. Until next time, have a wonderful day.
Bye.
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 See ya.